to that point, do you allow, you've been on the job for 14 months or so, do you allow how much progress and growth you guys have made as an organization in that time?
I think we probably do it in like smaller chunks. What we like about training camp, so we can try to find an edge to do it. What we like about things. One of the things that I did look back to see of the amount of players that wanted to re-sign, I think it clearly demonstrated how much they love to play football together. And so that made me happy to know that so many players, agents, because of the teammates that they have in the locker room and the brotherhood they created together. And so that made me happy. I knew we were hitting in the right spot, that people wanted very, very badly to be back and part of it. They sensed what it can be here, but it only comes from them doing it together. It's not me talking about it or saying it on words on the wall. If they're not living it, then you don't have a culture or a standard. And the fact that they live it together, that's a big piece. And I think there's a lot of players, but the team, and that's made up of your core group that's day in, day out, digging in and grinding. And so to see that many players want to be back, like, that's a big deal.
Dan, how did the Laramie trade make it the Texans approach you?
That's probably a better one for Adam onto that one in terms of trade stuff, because a lot of that goes on throughout the year, between GMs, whether it's in season or off season. So yeah, he'd be a better one to hit up on that.
Well, let me ask you, what is your understanding of what you're getting in?
Yeah, that I can tell you. So coached against Laramie through the years, he's a tough matchup for any pass rusher. It's the length, and I would say he has this unique ability to have patience, which is a difficult thing to do as offensive tackle because of his athletic ability. A guy may head fake in, and you may see another tackle bite on it, and he gets beat. Man, he can just wait it out and stay due to his length and his strength. So we're really pumped to have him to the crew.
Dan, with Bobby Wagner, obviously there's a lot of reasons to bring him back.
Hundreds, tackles.
Ultimately for you, I mean, what was the sort of the main Jaden in the world of helping Jaden wherever you can? How much did that factor into anything?
Yeah, I think I kind of addressed it with Candy earlier with Marcus. You want to re-sign great teammates, but you also want to re-sign great players. And when those two things are in sync, man, that's a no-brainer. And so the impact that Bobby made on and off the field was excellent. I can still remember we were in a tough stretch, and he was the one that stood up in front of the team. And I think that was something, Ben, that showed the leader that he is, because he is soft-spoken. He's got really high standards. He's the first one, just about he and Jaden, to the building every morning. But I think that shows over and over again, like, how committed he is, and other people see that. So it was both, but it was the ball player first. But when you can add the ball player and the teammate, man, that's an easy one to do, and that was really important for us. So I know for Adam and Bobby to get that done together, like, that's also some uniqueness there as well. And I just think it's one of the coolest things.
How do you see two more?
You also obviously had some guys who had to move on, including guys you've had for a while, Dante and Jose. What were those conversations like for you? Sort of what was the line for those guys? Why ultimately do you think they're not back?
Yeah, I think sometimes the football and the business, they intersect. But those two, and specifically, I love them, and way past football, and that's for life. So both of them made a huge impact on my life, and we'll always be supporting them. But that is part of it, and you hear it's a business, and that is true. And there's certain times a year where those things, intersect, and that's part of it. And we all recognize that together. You wish everybody, could be back all the time, but that's not how it goes.